It's another great week and you're welcome to Once to Watch right here on VNTV. We're accessible on www.vnationtv.com. Follow us on all our social media platforms. And if you want entertainment updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today on Once to Watch, we have some interesting person in the building. Now, those of you who read about celebrity profiles, issues, feuds, we have somebody who is part of those who put those stories out there and we read them, whether it's true or it's a lie. But well, we have somebody in here who is going to confirm for us. But before I introduce my guest, let's go for a break. We'll be right back. Please stay.
Are you a professional, a celebrity, or that guy who just wants to look great for all occasions? Our collections are from the best brands all over the world. Whether shoes, belts, shirts, trousers, suits, watches, we've got it all for every occasion. Contact Urban Clothes on www.urbanclothes.net or call us on 0236 822 499 or 0241 142 503 or 0272 761 229. Better still, you can visit us on Instagram at Urban Clothes. Located on the Spentex Road at Rainbow Computers, opposite Adom Plaza. You can also find us opposite Bachelor Total Filling Station, close to V Nation TV, inside King Solomon's Heights. We also do delivery right at your doorstep.
Yes, so you're welcome back. This is still Once to Watch. Don't forget, this program is supported by Urban Clothes. If you want the best watches, belt, trousers, whatever occasion it is that you're going for, they've got it all for you. Their telephone numbers are 023 682 2499 or 024 114 2503. I'm taking that number again, 024 114 2503. Or those of you using Tigo, we have this number for you, 027 2761 229. They are located opposite Adom Plaza, and you can as well find them at Bachona Total Filling Station, close to VNTV, right here in King Solomon's Heights. Well, let me quickly introduce my guest. He's known as KobbyKyei. Right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, first off, your websites, your news on Instagram, it has got the name KobbyKyei News. Why did you decide to use your name?
All right, thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome.
There's quite a number of blog sites. I don't want to mention them, but I wanted a name that represents me and my brand. Understand? We've got the likes of AmiraDebra.com and all that. So I realized, okay, fine. So it's good for me to, I don't want to hide behind, the camera or my, sorry, my website and do things. I want to project myself, my brand. So once you have the name KobbyKyei News, it means that, people can relate to what you do easily and can get in contact with you easily and also project whatever thing you want to do.
Before we cut to the chase, I'm just giving you 30 seconds to briefly describe your childhood growing up, and because you are more or less like an institution right now.
Yep.
You're a blogger, you're a philanthropist, so just tell us something brief about yourself, like just put everything together.
Okay, so I'm from Aguna Swedro in the central region. My dad works with fire service, my mom is a nurse. I have 4 siblings. We have 4 siblings, 2 girls, 2 boys, including I'm the first. So I grew up in Aguna Swedro, went to Greenfield Preparatory School. From there, that's where the computer system, where you be placed to another school. So even though I had good grades, I don't know what happened. They sent me to should I say village school, some old school.
What's the name?
Yankomasa Hinko Secondary School.
What?
These days, the school is well known, but those days, when the computer.
And you read?
General art. Okay. Yes. So from there, I went to Winneba to do my diploma in music. So right from there, I went to do my national service in Koforidua. So right from service, I came back to do my degree, my top-up degree. Then I completed and I said, oh.
Right from service, you got married?
No, I got married July.
Why did
Just
you get
this year.
married so early, immediately after university?
I think that
Is it to avoid pressure or something? What's
you've
the
answered.
reason?
I mean,
No, tell us.
that's the answer.
No, I'm asking because there's a question mark. Is it to avoid?
Yes, because
What kind of pressure?
I have my own philosophy
Which
that
is?
is guiding me. Looking at where my career is going, it will be very hard for me to settle when I get that. I mean, that huge fame and work, busy schedule, and even getting the right girl will be very difficult.
So you thought you found the right
Yes,
girl before?
I mean, I had the
Are
opportunity.
you sure you're
thank
not
God.
pressured to?
Pressured from who?
I have no idea. You have to tell us.
No, you are telling me pressure. So
I'm
tell me.
asking. It's a question.
No,
You
I
and
mean, nobody can pressure me to get married.
you
I mean,
chose to.
No, yeah, so it was just my decision, my own decision to just say, let me just take the bold step. That's why I had people say, hey, that's a bold step. Yes, you need to take a bold step before you can achieve something.
And you did.
Yes, so,
Expecting?
yes, so big shout out to my wife.
Are you
Team.
expecting
Expecting?
a child?
I mean, later on. I mean, maybe some years to
Not
come. No, no.
You
no.
just have the ring.
Yeah,
You decided to
yeah,
put
sure.
the ring on it. Okay, you are a blogger. Tell us the sensationalism and the realism in what you write.
All right, thank you. So there's quite a number of blog sites out there. Everyone, I mean, each and everyone has his own focus. You understand? I'm an entertainment blogger, and I look at the best because I have a music background. I read music in the university.
Exactly.
So I said, okay, so if I have music in the university, then I work with this artist in Ghana and outside Ghana. So I'll be able to review their songs. So basically, aside the normal news I do, I make sure that I review your music. You understand? Because even most Ghanaians don't even know what music is. Because basically, they enter the studio, they just go and record it and they sing and that's all. But when you talk about proper music, where we have the crotches, we have the semi-brief, we have the semi-quaver, I mean, rest, they don't even know all those things. So when I sat back and I said, okay, so let me just create a blog to review this, I mean, entertainers.
Are you saying everything you do is just about musicians?
Oh, not really, but I mean, you can tell, but that's what I'm saying, you should have a focus. So I have my direction. My direction is basically, yes, musicians and artists. Probably once in a while I'll be talking about actors and all stuff, but my focus is to tackle the music industry and the musicians.
Are you close to Sarkodie?
Yes, I'm close to Sarkodie.
What's your relationship with him?
Okay.
Oh, you know, looking at you right now, you just have a bit of him in you. I can see the hairstyle, the glasses, the beard.
gestures and all that.
Yeah, it's more like a replica, a bit of it. But tell us about your relationship.
Yeah, so
with Sarkodie.
big shout out to Sarkodie, Michael Uswaju. So before even joining this whole social media blogging, I think I got influenced by Sarkodie, and I'll say this till I die. Because I started way as a fan when I was posting his pictures, and I was captioning Sarkodie life in Germany.
You wanted to get his attention?
Not really. I was a fan. I was just a fan somewhere. I'll follow, yes. So anytime Sarkodie posts a picture and said, I'm in Germany, I'll copy the same thing, the picture, and I'll come to my social media handles. Sarkodie life in Germany, Sarkodie this. So he started giving me the retweets, the mentioning, and people started to know, oh, is this guy working for Sarkodie? Is he close? Because then I have the looks too. Is it close? Is it this? Okay. So I got the mileage all over. My social media followers, people are following me because I've been giving them news about Sarkodie. So I said, oh, then I have to be smart. Let me just build on this mileage and create my own brand. So I don't relate to Sarkodie. We're just friends, social media.
You've met him one-on-one?
I mean, several times.
Okay.
Several times. I mean,
I've
had the opportunity
you on to do this.
Yes. You understand?
Okay.
I mean, I always say, apart from God and my family, Sarkodie is next.
Does he know that what you do, you sometimes spread false news?
False news?
Yeah. All the
depends.
productions that your news that you publish, what is the basis? What is the proof? Do you have solid proof in producing or publishing those articles that you do? Okay,
so for the news that comes from an angle, they are always accurate. You understand?
How accurate?
Because I have to phone in. There are times where I go off. I mean, I won't say that I get it all the time. There are times where I really, really, really go off. And the times where I go off is knowing that I have a contact with you. And maybe there's a story that you want to sleep with someone, sorry to say. And I don't call you, then I put a story out. That's one mistake that, I mean, we keep doing.
And do you get attacks from people?
Yes, of course.
Celebrities and other people for doing this. Do you feel threatened, especially live? No,
I mean, it's just part of the job, you understand? Sometimes I'll read news on some big sites, and I'll say, okay, so if it's coming from this network, it means that it is very authentic. I'll post on my website, and I'll get a call that it is
What
fake.
is the euphoria you have when you're spreading this news, especially if you know it's not really true, you've not confirmed?
What should I say? It's just,
Are you doing it for the money?
No, but do you know there are times where they call us...
Because there are ads on your website.
There are times where they call us to put out the fake news.
They pay you to do that? Like which people?
I mean, I won't mention names, but you'll be there, they will call you, Charlie, I'm coming out with a song, can you give me content, can you create some content, some bars for me to... And we do it, and the song, there's one song which was all over. I won't mention it. It was all over.
It's all over now. Everyone knows it's
all
popular
over
now. So if you mention it, I don't think there's.
Yes. So I'm not proud saying it though. I'm not really proud saying it because I know the day it's affected. I mean, it came with its own negative. With Kwame Eugene's confusion. Okay. Causing confusion.
Yeah.
Because of my music background, I had listened to the song when I was in university, composed by someone in Mali.
The music.
The music. I mean, the same structure.
So it was
the same composition. Yes. So I quickly, dropped the story. Kwame Eugene, steals a song from this person, and it was all over. I mean, you heard it.
Yes, I did.
And you don't even know that I was the one who even put out that article.
So you were okay doing that?
I wasn't.
Did you think about what you were doing to his career?
Initially, you
didn't think about the repercussions of what you were doing.
Yes, I mean, honestly, I thought like, okay, so I was looking at it from this angle. Now, if you are going to sample, it was later that they came out to say that, okay, they sampled. But you have to come out. I mean, let us know that, okay, so this song was sampled by so-and-so. Because when Whiskey came out with one song, I've forgotten, from VIP, he sampled from VIP back then, he came out to say that, hey, I'm dropping a song which was sampled by VIP. So, I mean, big shout out to them. So you come out and tell us that this and this and this and this that happened. So that I know that, oh, so this is the song Kwame was referring to. But you keep quiet and push the song as if it was coming from your end. Then I counter, then it becomes a problem. But again, after the story, I realized that anytime you click his name, so-and-so steals a song. So-and-so steals a song. So that, it didn't really go well with me. And I said, okay,
how long have you been blogging?
November will be a year.
Just one year.
Just 1 year.
And you've caused a lot of chaos and controversies. And you've made a lot of money out of it.
By God's grace, I mean, for me to get married, because it's not easy to get married.
So the money you got for the wedding was from blogging?
Actually, because me, I don't do any other work apart from the blogging.
Full time. Your wife is happy about it.
Yes, I mean, there are times where
you hesitated.
Come again.
You hesitated.
There are times where she find it very difficult. Because last night I was reading like 2 a.m. and she wanted me to sleep by her, and it was difficult because I really wanted to finish that research that I was doing. You understand? And I'm even earning more.
Is it dicey when it comes to managing your marriage life and then your relationship?
Sometimes, because there are times where I have
you got married not long,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And then these are issues that are probably coming up. Yep. It's too early. How do you foresee things going in the next 5 years for you and your wife when you are considering having children along the line?
I think it's
Daddy is not around every time. He's busy. He's reading. He doesn't have time for us. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I thank God that I have a woman who really understands what I do. Once you have a woman who understands the career you've chosen, I mean, footballers, they can go, they spend seasons, they won't come back. You understand? Some will also even be there and their wife will be cheating. So
you think your wife will never cheat?
Regardless. No, my wife, oh, I can swear.
You're vouching with your life?
My wife, no.
What is your stance?
My stance?
She won't do that. You know, usually this thing happens when you don't make so much attention, you don't give attention and all that. So you think that even if you don't give attention, she'll still stay?
My wife is the kind of person that when you say sleep, she'll sleep. Not that I control her, but she's that very, very calm. Like,
did you decide to go for her because she's calm, timid, and probably wouldn't
not
want
timid.
to?
I mean, don't use the word timid.
Okay.
Calm. I mean, timid, yeah. So, I mean, but went growing up, I married someone who is just like my mom. You know, boys, we really like our mom so much. So when you are growing up and you meet a girl who's not like a mom, I said, this girl. My mom is very soft, but I mean, she's very disciplined. That's the same replica as my wife, very calm. So I think that she really understands what I'm doing, and she sometimes will even call me that, have you heard this story? Sometimes she'll tell me, put this story down, and I'll do it. With Eugene's story, when I wrote, I mean, she's very fluent too, so sometimes I let her read the stories if it's good. So I wrote Eugene's story, confusion. I said, no, T, no. You know, women, they are sometimes emotional. I know, I like Eugene.
She was against it.
Yeah,
yet you published it.
Yes, so she went to work. The next morning,
what's up?
So wake up, she left me, my office is always on my phone, I'm home. So she left, she said, I shouldn't publish it. I said, okay, fine. So she got to work. And by 12 p.m., they're discussing the story already. She called me. She was mad. She was angry.
Earlier on, you spoke about there being a lot of bloggers right now. One person who is standing out is Amir Deborah, right? Do you see him as a rival when it comes to the blogging arena?
No, because when you want to attain certain level, I don't think that you have to.
You don't think you're close to him?
No. I mean, we are all looking up to. Amir Deborah. Amir Deborah has been in the system for like so many years.
So he's like the pro.
Yes, he's like the godfather of GH blogging. You understand?
So you give it to him?
Yes, I mean, I visit his house almost all the time to ask him,
okay.
Charlie, am I doing things right? Oh, Kobby, you're doing right, Charlie. So anytime I'm doing wrong, he said, we just, Charlie, do this. And that's the only way you can attain success. You don't compete with people who are there already. You humble yourself and learn. Ask questions. Always be asking questions. How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this?
This blogging has given you a lot of exposure, right?
A lot.
What's your affiliation with Xylophone, with Asempa? Is it work-based?
Okay, you really done your research. So Xylophone, I think that I had the opportunity to work with one of the artists, Obibini. So, I mean, it was just a contract base. So at the end of the day, I think he came out with a new song that he was promoting, Go Go Home. So I had the opportunity to move with him to a couple of towns and cities to promote the song. So that was just, it wasn't like full, it was just a contract. And with Asempa, I go there every Friday. There's a show that I do with Lexi the comic, the comedian. Shout out to Lexi. Yes, so we go there every Friday to talk about Sarkodie. It's just a show that talks about trending issues. So that's my relationship with Asempa.
What's your take on the current brouhaha of Men's Gold?
Is it
Men's Gold, yeah.
Well, you know, in Ghana, when you are poor, people don't really say, Sarkodie in here, but when you are rich, they say, you've gone for rituals and this and this. And I think that time will tell whether it is genuine, Men's Gold is genuine, or it is just something that...
What do you think? Is it genuine?
No, I have no idea.
You don't want to declare a stand right now?
No. Like, whether I support him or I don't support him.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, that if it is what he's doing is good, the time will come where
you don't know,
what he's
doing is good.
Yes, if it
You're
is.
a blogger. Sometimes you finalize things and you publish them. Why haven't you written anything about him?
No, I've not done my...
Why?
I've not...
You are being choosy.
No. I've not gotten my research on point.
It's because a lot of articles are already out. What exactly are you waiting for? Okay,
sure. So when the issue came out, I think that I made a Facebook post that there's a man, I've forgotten the name, sorry, in US who also came up with something like that, that a lot of the youth were getting money. Within a period of time, we were getting money. And in some few period of time, they collapsed. So what I would say, regardless of what I'm saying, is that now I think that the governments are just taking steps to make sure that whatever he is doing, it doesn't affect the system. Because now everybody is taking his money from the bank to invest in Men's Gold. Then what happens to the bank? You understand? So the government is trying to protect the money they have.
So you're in support that his operations doesn't coincide with some of the rules that are set by
Reading from the government's side, the stories that are going. So my point is that two parties, Men's Gold and the government of Ghana, security, whatever, they must really come, because at the end of the day, and you know, Namwan has also won the hearts of the youth.
So I'm almost Ghana.
No. He has won the hearts of the youth, so it will be very tricky if the government don't take it. And this is like a warning to the government. I'm not warning them though, but it's an advice. Someone who has come out to, employ thousands of people, you need to deal with him, tactically, so that at the end of the day, it doesn't spoil anything. Because you're looking at the developmental, nature of the country. You understand? So with men's gold issue, I think that they must sort their own thing. I don't know, they let's witness, greater things happening in Ghana. Like, he says always, Ghana shall prosper. Yes,
well, he said men's gold would have to sort their own issues out. And with time, we will tell about that. We are still here with KobbyKyei. We are going for a break. We'll be right back. Please stay.
You have every right to remain silent.
Hey! Hey! How can a wedding planner like you make such an indecent mistake? No!
Victory! Victory!
I'm going to marry her over my dead body. We've got to get rich out of the country now.
Not insult me, Stephanie.
It's a valid question, Victor.
I am ready to ascend that throne.
Get the phone number of Lagos State. Give me. Make a call and make a beggar.
God.
I'm just over here trying to focus on my thing. They cannot allow somebody to focus.
This is glasses.
So you're welcome back. If you just tuned in, you're still watching Wants to Watch right here on VNTV, Powerhouse of Entertainment. We've just started with KobbyKyei and it's getting interesting. And we want to delve more. We want to get more information. We want to get closer to him and know more about him. Don't forget that this was supported by Urban Clothes. If you want the best watches, trousers, shirts, whatever it is, for any occasion, they are ready for you. They are not far from the NTV inside King Solomon's Height. Kobby, have you ever been sued for libel? Defamation? Not yet. Not yet. So you're expecting it. Do you have lawyers?
I have.
Because you think it doesn't work in GH?
Oh, it works. Why not?
But you're not scared? You're not perturbed?
If you are doing things right, you do your research or you make sure that you don't hit on someone. Or
you hit on people?
Oh, yeah, there are sometimes.
That's what you do? No,
there are sometimes, you have to go hard, you understand? Because Ghanaians, they love the hard way. Sometimes you are soft, so they don't really, blogger, go hard, hey.
What's the most controversial story you've ever covered, aside Kwame Eugene's plagiarism, whatever? Okay, so there was this one story I did about poor stagecraft of Ghanaian artists. And how was it received? What was the reaction? Yeah, it was crazy. They asked me to, I listed some names that... Like who? You want us to revisit it again? We are not. We are just discussing. We're just talking. Yeah, so I mentioned a couple of artists that... You've already mentioned, so you mentioning them. Yeah, it's like Pasco, so yes, just feel free. I mentioned people like D Black, Bisake, they're not doing so well. They have music. Their music is quite good. They are making good music, but their stagecrafts, you understand? When you come on stage and you come and say "Mintio," why you want to better channel say "Wintio"? I think there's more to stage crafting than we just record the music, come on stage, and come and say, hey. Sarkodie is doing well in those areas, because yes, you need to invest. There are times where you go on, you go for a Sarkodie show and you realize that he's really invested. Why? Because he has employed dancers. You understand? And the dancers that will come on stage. He's not the only artist who has done that. Other artists. That's what I'm saying. That you can't mention, but because I'm saying this because you mentioned. Okay. When you people like Samini is doing very great. He come on stage with a live band, and you need to do something that when I come for your show and I go home, we'll be here. You understand? Because if I come and you come and stand on the stage and you do the normal thing, I should be able to. Gone are the days, Kwakasa. When you go for a show, you know that Kwakasa will bring you something different. So that's the story I did. You are extremely close to Sarkodie, although you don't publish so much about him, which we know. Like I don't do so much. But he's come up with something called Bibibo, right? And it's all over being hyped and all that. But you know that he has signed Strongman, right? Why did you laugh? I don't know. Because you mentioned Strongman and Sarkodie. Yes. Strongman is like understudying in Sarkodie. Yes. And there's Kyei, there is Kwame Yuji, and they're doing so well. Their musics are making waves and all that. And if you listen to Strongman, you can see he's pushing so much, but you don't see the extent to which Sarkodie is promoting his signee as compared to the project that he's doing right now. So much effort has been put into it. What's your take about it? Do you think Sarkodie is not pushing his signee so much?
First off, Sarkodie is pushing Strongman.
How?
I mean, unless of course you only say that you are not following both of them.
I do follow him.
Okay, so anytime Strongman releases a song, Sarkodie pushes it very massively on social media.
Are you sure?
Yes, because now the reason why you're not seeing it this way, it is difficult for rappers to compete in the same space with people who sing. You understand? It is, even Sarkodie himself, was difficult for him to break into Ghana, break into Nigeria, then conquer Africa. Because the Davido and the Wiz are doing singing. And singing, I mean, we vibe to songs that they sing and all that. They're singing, but it is difficult. How many times do you even pay attention to rap artists in Ghana? It is only few females who even love rap. So for Strongman competing with Kyei and Eugene, that space, it is very hard.
How is it hard? Because Sarkodie is an already established brand. You see, Sarkodie has got... No, and it depends. Sarkodie can post 1,000 times Strongman songs if the masses are not ready to receive it. That's what I'm saying, that the rappers are competing with... The masses are following Sarkodie.
Yes.
And they know what he posts. You remember he posted a Nigerian content, and then he was backlashed. Exactly. It's like people are following him and they're expecting him to promote something that is his. That's why I'm asking that. Do you think he's not putting so much into promoting? If you are following Sarkodie,
I mean, obviously.
You are close to Sarkodie. So
Sarkodie has been promoting almost...
When I get to Sarkodie's house, you'll be allowed into his room. I would stay outside, probably. Hall. Yeah, into his house or whatever it is. You get it. You get closer to him.
Let me put this on record. Sarkodie is the only artist in Ghana who promotes other artists.
He's the only artist
who promotes other very well. Anytime any new artist, anybody drops a song, you go to Sarkodie's Twitter and he will just tweet it. But it is very hard for you to see other artists posting, their colleagues' artwork and music when it's out. Guru recently dropped his album.
Sarkodie promotes Shatta Wale.
Yes, he does.
Because the recent feud, the two of them got involved. There's rivalry in the music industry.
These things are caused by the fans.
You didn't publish any article about this?
No. I mean, these things are caused by the fans.
Why? It was not of any interest to you?
No, because I have really followed Sarkodie. I know how
you don't want to say anything bad about Sarkodie?
No, not that.
Then what?
What I'm saying is
you say things about just any other person, but when it comes to Sarkodie, it's like that's where your boundary is. Then you just immediately the name Sark.
Are you telling me that I've never bashed Sarkodie before? I have.
When?
Yes.
When was the last time you bashed him? Because the recent Shatta Wale Stonebwoy Kwakese feud, it was trending for a very long time.
So you wanted me to take sides? Like where?
No, it's not about you taking sides, but the fact that you talk about maybe Stonebwoy, talk about Abodam, I think you should equally weigh all of them and probably just let it cut through. Like talk about all of... No.
But speaking about BB, about Strongman,
yes.
Let's go back. I think that you can't... I don't know, they want Sarkodie push it, this artist, they will say, oh, support way too much. Why not Sarkodie is not pushing the new artist too? See, my point is that the BB was to create the avenue for the young arts, because they are really struggling out there. So Sarkodie puts out a beat. Okay, so I have a hook, a beat, and I jump on the hook. BB, and I need some underground upcoming artists to jump on it. And social media was crazy. Initially, I wanted to select 5 people, and then it ended up being 10 people. So when the song is out officially, imagine people who are going to see this new artist.
You're excited talking about anything that has to do with Sarkodie?
No, like not that.
You are like a manager right now. You are giving us
because it is positive.
Details.
Because it is positive. You understand? Because it is positive.
You have a music background when it comes to like study. You studied music, and you are a blogger. And then you're saying that you also are a critic when it comes to music, the content of music. Do you see yourself creating a forum where artists or people coming out with song would consult you or seek for your counsel when it comes to the content of their songs? And just to top up, on your website, not all your stories are true.
Which one? I mean, you can refer me to so that I can break it down.
Kwame Eugene's plagiarism thing. You,
but that was
you made
true.
it too obvious, like he
see,
plagiarized.
because some Ghanaians don't love reading full articles.
So
they just read the headlines
that.
and
the fact that you put certain stories there. Sometimes your wife doesn't even agree with you, but you still go ahead to publish because of the money and whatever your interest. You tell me that's your interest. How do you think people would accept these songs that you promote on your website? Because you said you promote music for other people. So the fact that you're a blogger, you're a critic when it comes to music too. How do we believe songs that you promote on your website when I know that sometimes some of your articles, no, there's no out of truth in this?
Are you talking about articles or songs?
I'm talking, okay, now this is how you're going to answer the question. You're a critic when it comes to music, okay? When it comes to promoting artists and all that, do you think that at some point in your life, there'll be a forum where people will consult you or sort for your counsel when it comes to the content that they need to publish out there for the Ghanaian populace?
Yes. So I think that recently, Kwakasa did a song and he sent to me via WhatsApp. Oh, Kobby, go through and let's see. I mean, I review song, you understand? Sometimes it is not basically on my website, but I come on online to really bash them. This production, the key, the composition, and all that. And I think that I am coming up with a project with KobbyKyei News listening session with Posse G. Because I realize a lot of underground or upcoming artists are struggling. They just even want the producers to
with content or promotion?
I mean, with content, you bring your song, then we are myself and Posse G. I mean, you know Posse G, one of the biggest music producers in Ghana. So you bring your song, then we review it. If it is good to go to the market, fine. If it's not good, then we advise you. So that's what I am about doing. I'll start this month, hopefully. Now,
you answering this question, let's come to the fact that on your website, sometimes some of the stories are not complete because the proofs are not, you know,
which
to
story?
the maximum.
That's what I'm asking. Refer me to.
I don't want to go back because I keep using just one particular story. I'm just talking about the fact that when you promote other artists' music on your website, how well is it received?
Oh, okay. So for me, I don't just post any song on my article on my website, and I also look at it in pushing the young act. Because these days, you have to pay before you're able to put your songs on websites and all that. So I said, okay, so let me just use my website as an avenue to promote the young act. You understand? But then again, it is not for you to just go and do any music and bring it. Even with the artwork, there are some artwork I don't post on my timeline or on my website because I feel it's going to affect you, the individual, the artist as a brand. It is going to affect
which one have you decided to not put out there? Maybe, let me ask this. Has there been a situation where there's a particular article you wanted to post, but you just thought about the reaction of people and you're like, no, let me not just do this?
Yeah, one guy actually called me and said that, look, I'm a new guy coming up and I want you to do a story that I'm a gay.
Okay.
You understand?
And he's willing to pay?
Yes, I mean, he said I should just state a figure.
Any how much did you want to take?
No, I mean, I didn't even wanted to. I mean, I didn't want to go into that even. I mean, the details of the money. But I mean, it was really looking fishy. I realized, okay, so I put out there, this person is gay. It's not true. I mean, my brand is at stake.
So is the person popular now? Since
no, I mean,
no, I'm sure somebody out there, my property. I'll do it. Just bring.
So do you know what I do? I told the person that, hey. Me, I will never do that for you. But the advice is that if you want to get out there, I mean, you're going to tell the public that you are gay, but it's going to affect you. So, I mean, I just advised him and he dropped that article. So I said no. So, I mean, like you asked me, there are some stories that people send to me. I said, no, this one there. Even though, I mean, some were able to say, oh, we are going to give you this amount of money, push this out there. I feel like my instincts, my heart.
But have you ever done something like that? Promoted someone or written a story about somebody just to make them famous? I mean, when you were shooting up, you probably might have ventured.
So when I was coming up, my major story that really got my website, I mean, known was Kwame Eugene's story. So that's, I mean, that's a start now. And I've learned a lot. I learned a lot around that.
You've not received any payment to publish any article about somebody just to make them famous?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Never. Not once.
When it
comes back alone?
Yeah, I work. I do everything alone.
In your house?
My small chamber.
There's this humor around you. It's like you like to laugh, you like to rack jokes and all that. What's your take on GH comedy?
I think this should be like, you guys should invite me here next time so that we discuss into details. I mean, the full GH comedy as a topic.
Just
you understand?
give us something brief.
But in going forward, fast forward, I think that they are doing amazing. The likes of DKB, the likes of Lexi, the likes of James Brown, Chemical, Obi, all, I mean, the great guys, the young ones coming, Warriors and all that. I think that they have one problem, and which is an industry. We have the entertainment industry, we have the movie industry, we have Kumewu something, we have Writers Association. Do you have Comedy Association? Do you have Ghana comedy industry? No, we don't.
What would that do to the industry?
Yes.
What would that do to comedians, for comedians? Because
once you have a common mouthpiece, you're able to fight for a goal. You understand? And I realized that if you should call one comedian and ask, who is your president? Who is your leader? Who is this? If, let's say, an investor is coming to Ghana to invest into the Ghanaian comedy, who is the first point of contact? Ask yourself. Would they come to you? Huh? Answer me. You are a Ghanaian. If you are going to invest in GH comedy, who are you going to contact first? Answer me. But if it is music, you know that there's someone called Obo.
Okay.
If it is a movie, there's someone leading them. You have Van Vicker as the vice president of Ghana.
So that's what they need right now to shoot up.
You understand?
So if you compare them to Nigerian comedians, what do you see? Do you see them being at par, or you still think that Nigerians are still shooting up?
Yes, they are shooting up, and I think Ghanaians will get there, because let's not forget, Nigerian comedy started way back. Ours was like concert party. Yeah, they chalk better training. So GH comedy started it's still baby. You understand? But then the right thing needs to be done.
You mentioned the likes of DKB. There was a point where you had like so much post with him. And then all of a sudden, what happened? So was there a feud? Was there a misunderstanding? Or it was just strictly business, and now that we are done with cutting ties?
Yes, business. I think that you are almost answering everything.
It's a question. Everything I ask, there is a question mark on it. I need you to confirm.
Okay, so I mean, shout out to DKB. He's a very intelligent young comedian. I love his craft, and I think that I had the opportunity to work with him, and it was just strictly business. So once it's done, we move to the next person. We do business.
So it's strictly business.
Yes.
So everything we're putting out there, people were getting, more interested, and were thinking that you guys were getting closer. It was just money. I mean, money, contract. When it's done, it's done. You move to the next person. That's how you are. Yes. Everything you do is about money.
It's not almost
no personal affiliation.
It depends. It depends. It can be personal affiliations, like we are friends. But if you are managing me good, we are good to go. But there are some people, you meet them, and with Ghanaian mindset, when you be for them, you take it for granted. So some people, you meet them, you go strictly business.
So you're a strictly business person?
No, it depends on who I'm facing, or it depends on the relationship I have with you. Now I have a relationship with you. So if you say I should post something for you, I know that, at least.
You take money for it.
But it wouldn't be like the normal charge.
You take money for
it. The normal charge.
You take money for it, yes or no? You take money for it, yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Of course, I know you definitely take.
But there are some people that we do for free. There are some content that we see online.
What kind of content do you do for free?
Especially with the young ones coming.
For instance?
Music, and if you have products for me to share for you.
You do all that for free?
Yes, someone actually sent me pants. ladies' panties to share.
How do you get in contact with all these people? Do they DM you?
They DM, yeah, they DM.
And you always do that for everyone?
Yes, I mean, once, because honestly, sometimes you need to fool yourself now, and you're also going to gain from them later. And I see myself like I'm still coming up. So when you are coming up like this, it is difficult for you to go all money, all money, all money. You understand? Sacrifice yourself, do all the silly jobs for them. A time will come when they are coming to you, they will know that you did for years back.
Which ad on your website is making you get a lot of money?
Okay. Pay what?
Which advert is making you get a lot of money?
MTN.
How much do you make?
Oh, that one is my personal thing.
But then it's great, right?
Shout out to MTN. I mean, I work with them and they've been amazing.
How helpful is GH blogging?
These days, there are a lot of bloggers out there. But, I mean, it is helping. I think some years back, it was the traditional medium and all that. But these days, I think bloggers are very powerful. Very, very powerful.
Because of the kind of news and content they have.
I mean, and social media content, right at hand, we have it.
So you think they can make and unmake people? Yes,
I mean, it's obvious. Bloggers are really making superstars now. You understand? So, if you're out there and you are saying bloggers are this, they will insult us and come back to us. And it's funny how sometimes they insult us and Shatawale will say bloggers are this. And when he's doing his press conference and releasing his music, he will still send us an invite to come. You understand?
So you've been invited by him before?
Oh, plenty. Even his what's the name? 13 October, his album launch, whatever, at the Fantasy Dome. I got my mail, I think yesterday, so I'll be there.
Interesting. Bloggers can make and unmake people. Well, we are going for a break. We'll be right back with some icebreaker question and the final part of our interview with KobbyKyei. Please stay.
Are you a professional, a celebrity, or that guy who just wants to look great for all occasions? Our collections are from the best brands all over the world. Whether shoes, belts, shirts, trousers, suits, watches, we've got it all for every occasion. Contact Urban Clothes on www.urbanclothes.net or call us on 0236 822 499 or 0241 142 503 or 0272 761 229. Better still, you can visit us on Instagram at Urban Clothes. Locate us on the Spentex Road at Rainbow Computers, opposite Adom Plaza. You can also find us opposite Bachelor Total Filling Station, close to V Nation TV, inside King Solomon's Heights. We also do delivery right at your doorstep.
Yes, you're welcome back. If you just tuned in, you've missed almost more than half of the interview with KobbyKyei, but it's not late. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to get a repost of this story and as well other entertaining programs that VNTV has to offer. Don't forget that this program is supported by Urban Clothes for all your shoes, trousers, whatever it is, shoes, trousers, belts, quality. I'm talking about quality product. They've got it all for you. Their numbers are 0236822499 or 024114-503 or 0272761229. They are located opposite Bachona Total Filling Station, close to VNTV inside King Solomon's Height. KobbyKyei, what's the worst insult you've ever received being a blogger for a particular story that you've posted? The worst insult. Like you talk about this and you're like, wait, they're shimmy.
I remember someone saying that you have not been to school, you guys just wake up and you pick pen and you are blogging. I wish I can post my degree certificate. And
do you ever respond to them when they say
no. Why? I mean, once, and you know, the funny thing is that you go and check their followers, they have 2 followers. So they just want attention, you understand? Anybody,
do you think people deliberately create fake accounts just to do that?
Yes, I mean, plenty. So when they do that, I'll quickly go and check your profile. If it is not worth it, I'll just dislike. But
so it means you've replied some people before?
No, yes, but if I check your profile and I see that you are, I mean, you get me?
What's the worst rebuttal you've given to somebody who has said something foul?
No, I don't say something negative. Most of the time when they say it, I just go and comment, thank you, I work on it. Thank you, I work on it. And I think when I say thank you, I work on it, they will come back, oh, thank you, boss. I'm a fan. So when you do that, okay, Charlie, then I'm a fan now. But when they come and you also say something nasty, then it begins an insult, and because for you know the person is not even a fan. So when he throws that shot and you also go back and say, hey, thank you, I humbly accept it. I'll work on it next time. And that's what I've been doing all this while. When they insult me, I say, oh, I'll work on it, God bless you. Then they will turn it to
build your shock absorbers
yes.
through the insult. What is it about your work that gets you so excited that when you wake up in the morning, you're happy? Nothing.
It's tough. Hey.
Do you feel happy?
Yeah. I mean, once the passion is driving you, I think that, because the passion is driving me.
What about you makes you useful right now, KobbyKyei? What makes you useful?
Because I'm powerful.
How powerful? What do you mean by powerful?
When I put statements out there, people react. You understand?
So that makes you powerful?
Yes. I mean, gone are the days we put stories out there. But now you put stories out there and you get phone calls. I say, hey, okay, so it tells you where you're heading, the people who are following. You understand? So, I mean, I wake up every morning to know that, hey, I have a say in the industry.
At what age did you break your virginity?
Senior high school.
Age?
I think I was... Hey, my age, I don't remember.
You know?
No, the age, I don't remember. But it was senior high school. I think my final...
So you're like 17, 18 years?
17, 18. I had a stubborn girl who...
And where is she now? Is she your wife now?
No, she's a nurse. Shout out to Bridget.
Oh.
She's a nurse now. I mean, that was my first time.
You go and look for her.
Yeah.
She attended your wedding?
No, I mean, she had the information like, hey, Kobby, all the best.
You virgined her, and then you went ahead to marry?
No, I don't want to break him a virgin.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know why you did that.
Was she older than you?
No. I think, I'm missing 1 year.
If you had to meet a historical figure, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, I mean, this man, what's his name? Kofi Annan.
Wow.
Kofi Annan.
You being a blogger right now, you know, this thing we keep talking about it, in as much as it has faded, it's still there. The reception of Shatwale and Stonebwoy in Nigeria during Men's Gold's lunch. You being a blogger, what's your take about playing 80% Ghanaian content on Ghanaian radios and televisions? And
first of all,
foreign?
It's really a good idea, I mean, pushing that agenda. But then again...
How is it going to be inculcated?
That's the problem. There must be structures, you understand? That I don't fully agree, because I feel that there must be music promotion. I mean, we are in a country where we see, even if Wizkid or Davido is not coming to Ghana, he has representatives here who are working for them. So let's ask ourselves, how many of our GH acts are having representatives out there in Africa who are pushing their songs out there? They go on interview, where do you want to be in the next 5 years? I want to conquer Africa. Right from the interview, they go home and go and sleep. Or put a song. The whole Ghana, we have a lot of stations, but then they'll even grant like 2, 3 TV or radio interviews. And you want to conquer Africa? No.
What's your take on Obo's performance when it comes to managing GH music?
He has done well, he has done his part, but I think that where he's lacking is where he must put all these guys together to fight the rest of the world.
Push them on the international platform. So then, in doing that, do you think that the music industry needs a lot of cash injection?
Yes, I mean, big shout out to Namwan who came to our rescue. But
Namwan who is already
we still need, because I mean, Ghana music industry is not really. So I mean, but I big up Kyei and Kwame Eugene Can Promise. I mean, this day they are doing the song that the Nigerians are on high life. They came to, I mean, pick it up from here, went to make it a whole juicy, brought it back to us. Now Kwame Eugene, Kyei and Can Promise are doing it. So these days on your radio, you hear more of these guys. You understand? You hardly hear the Wiz and the Dave songs. I mean,
they're still being played, you know.
Yes, but still, I mean, the new crop of acts are really matching up with them, and I think it's amazing with beautiful videos.
There are some people who are celebrities, but are, you know, tagged as loud mouths. Let's talk about Ekwapim Polo. And if
but is she? When you say someone is a celebrity, do you guys understand that word?
I did this.
You did what?
Inverted.
Can they see it on the camera?
I put them in quote. We've had her here. We've interviewed the Captain Polo here. Yes, on Once to Watch.
She sat here?
Right here.
Like where
to watch.
Where I'm sitting?
We had her on Once to Watch.
Because I want to sit different.
You want to have one-on-one interview. Yes, so people like her, how do you feel covering stories concerning them? Because there's like, they always do things so that they'll headline stories. Do you write about them or you don't think they are worth your time?
The only thing that Kyei Polo is doing is the fact that I think she does this humanitarian jobs, like she donates. Apart from that, those, I mean, shaking ass on social media, talking blah 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 blah. I mean, I don't really, as a blogger, I don't really follow those things.
So you don't write about them?
No, if you go on my timeline, there's nothing like Kyei Polo. No.
Her donation, you never did it.
Donation, yes, but for her.
What about Sister Schwarzenegger?
No. If what you are saying is going to have a positive impact, because honestly, if you're
are you saying that all your posts are having positive impact?
No, but
good. I've
identified myself that stuff like that.
You don't want to attach yourself, but you don't write so much stuff about women, controversial stories about women.
No.
You don't like them?
Oh, I mean, I do like them, but if the story is going to inspire, like if you go for events and I'm a blogger and I capture...
Isn't it about the people clicking, causing traffic? Is that not all that this is about?
Sometimes if you're going to follow the crowd, they're going to mislead you. Because the fact that I post Fela McCaffrey's ass, sorry to say, on Instagram and I have like 30,000 views, so always I should go and be directing people to watch her ass? No. You understand? You should have a focus.
You did hers.
Who?
Did you do hers?
Fela McCaffrey?
Yeah.
No. I've never posted. I don't post those things. When I go for events and I see them, I don't even pay attention to them. If I post something sensible and I get 2 views, I like it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because that is what you do full time.
That's what I'm saying.
You have a degree. Or the degree now to aside.
You need to
and
have
you are doing blogging. You are talking about people. You are creating stories.
That's what I'm saying. You need to have
make
a focus.
money. And you are saying if you get 2 views, you're fine.
You need to have a focus. Because if, let's say, MTN is following me and they go and the content there has 2 views or likes, but it is a good content, they will like it. Then to come on my post and always see us 10,000 views, 10,000 views. No. Even though they deal with numbers, they also look at the content you put out there. If it is going to affect society. Because I want to associate my stuff with big brands. And if MTN should come to my post, my wall, and there's always us posting this actress working. No. You understand? I want to see myself, even though I'm young in the blogging industry, I go to places and they really respect me because of maybe what I'm doing.
Going forward, do you intend on expanding your blogging?
Yes, so I want to get my own office. I'm looking at getting my own office, hitting the streets, getting a whole media house.
You want to hire people to
Yes,
work with you?
Definitely. There are a lot of people who want to help me, but then I'm telling them to hold on.
Is there something about you we don't know right now?
Something about me.
We've exhausted everything about you. This is KobbyKyei.
Yes.
All we need to know about KobbyKyei.
Yes. So I'm very humble. I'm God-fearing. I love God. God over everything. And I also have
you think God is pleased when you publish stories about people like that?
Why are you pushing me like that?
I'm not pushing you. We're just having a conversation.
Okay, so I think I'm also a philanthropist.
You think God is happy when you publish stories like that?
It depends on the angle. It depends on the angle. I'm also a philanthropist. I have children with disability. I help them. And I have a couple of projects that I do. And then again, I want to say this to the camera. If you don't wait for you to be successful before you reach out to children who are suffering. Because I don't have enough money, even though I'm okay, but I always use my influence. So if you're a celebrity, you are in your one corner, you have money. You have a lot of followers on social media. What are you doing with those numbers? You can possibly post, you're going to visit also children's home who can come and want to help. You are affecting society positively. So that's what I do. Back. Yes, I use my influence. This holiday, I'm going to visit this guy, these people. If you want to help, come on board. Our celebrities should stop the lavish lifestyle and trying to throw themselves all around. Use that fame, because fame is very powerful. Use that to affect society. positively, so that when you die today, we are mentioning the lives of Kwame Nkrumah and those past. I want to die one day and still leave a legacy, so that people say, "Ah, this guy." People should come and read about me. I don't want to die today and tomorrow my name is not there.
Hey, Kobby, if I allow you preach
yes.
to us, I
so
think
leave
we
a
have
good
to
legacy.
wrap up here. Yes,
leave
he's saying that if you're a celeb, don't live the lavish lifestyle. Help, give back to society. Well, this is where we will wrap up with KobbyKyei. KobbyKyei is a blogger, so if you're not doing it, he's watching you. Your glasses are cameras, right?
Come again?
Your glasses are cameras, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
leave anything to chance. Okay, so finally, before you go, just give a shout out. You have like 30 seconds to do
30 seconds.
That.
Okay,
yes.
so big shout outs to God Almighty for bringing me this far. We come from far. If you're chili pan,
yeah, the school.
So yes, so God, we thank God for this stage in our life. I thank my parents too. Thank my beautiful wife, and everybody supporting.
We don't know her name.
Adjoa Tanoa, that's AKA-T. So God bless. And my WhatsApp group, KobbyKyei News Family, Sarkodie fans, Shatawale's fans, Beam Nation, everybody, T-Flow, everybody. I love everyone out there supporting us. You are watching this today. Some few years to come, you'll be proud of me, and I'll make you proud.
Your 30 seconds is past.
Yes.
Well, it's been fun and exciting with KobbyKyei right here on Ones to Watch on VNTV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get a repost of this story if you just tuned in. Yes. Don't forget that this program was supported by Urban Clothes. If you want the best shoes, watches, trousers, shirts, they are just there for you. For any occasions, they are available for you. They are not far from Bachona Total Filling Station, opposite VNTV, right inside King Solomon's Height. My name is Tinyeb Mobia, and I'll catch you same time next week. Bye-bye.